Hey guys, what's up? This is Chaos here. We're back here with another one, and it's been a really long time since I actually been able to really do anything like this. Good mic, good anything. But it's been a really good while. Mostly you guys see Luke. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Let's st but starting off my new next fucking review, we got one of the heaviest bands, early death metal bands, one of all time, Necrophagia, the divine art of torture. Now, with that being said, this is one of the earliest, like I already said, most heaviest death metal bands that first came out. Phil and Samo, yes, not the Phil from that fucking deathcore band, I think, or whatever, but the Phil from Pantera, from Down, from Scour, from Superjoint Ritual, from the thousand bands he's fucking created in his lifetime. But we all know that Phil, we all do. He used to be in the band a long time ago. But with all that being said, let's get into this one. This is album review number 53, Necrophagia, The Divine Art of Torture. Last mean the body. Now personally, I have. Now personally, I have. I have a real backstory about the song, but from listening to the song, I have almost no real backstory, but going back listening to the song and reading the lyrics, you can just see that the song is about not giving a shit about God and Jesus. At least in the beginning of the song, and it's almost like somebody's being captured and taken by a demon. And in the beginning of it, it says something like more along the lines of God is not with us now, only you and your death. Ha 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 ha. And then that's when the riff comes in. Anyways, you get what I mean. But to me, what I personally get out of the song really is after the end of the song, it says that I helped your unbelief. But during the song, the lyric side, when he's actually screaming and he's doing his vocals, he's saying something like I don't need your God if this is sin. I won't repent. He's basically saying he doesn't care. But at the end of the song, he says, I hope I have helped your unbelief. Now, when we take a few minutes to go ahead and think about that, what the fuck does that mean? Let's think. Let's ponder for a couple seconds. Okay, let's hope you got the answer, because if not, I really don't care. But me personally, what I got out of it is that people will choose to fuck up as they're young, and they'll fuck up their body, they'll fuck up everything, and then they'll have a near-death experience, and they're like, "Holy shit, I found God." Which to me personally, I don't have a problem with that at all. But that's kind of what I get out of the song. It's kind of like being woken up, extremely woken up. Now, me personally, this is my favorite song off the album. Blaspheming Body. My personal number review for the song would be a 10 out of 10. I think it's one of the heaviest Necrophagia songs of all time, and the heaviest song off of this record. But with that being said, me personally, it's an amazing song. I really like it. But let's go into the next song. A Prawn, Frayed Lips of Silence. My first impression of the song is pretty good. There's a lot of good chugging, and it's a nice clean transition that they do in the song. Overall, the song sounds pretty good and nice, but let's delve a little bit, slightly into the meaning of this heavy song now. I couldn't find a whole lot on the meaning, nor much about the lyrical side. It's hard to tell what's what about, really. Now, it could be about Jesus trying to spread his word or something, being resurrected or something. But it's really hard to say. If you would like to know my number rating of the song, I'll give it to you. Personally, 7 out of 10. It's not the best off of the album, but it's not the worst either. But it's still a pretty decent high rating. But it's a good one though, and I think some people will like it and enjoy it. It's kind of like one of those death metal bands or one of those bands that you listen to that you're not super big into. You don't listen to it all the time or certain songs all the time, but it's good. You can see some talent in it, like with this song and a couple other songs too. But with that being said, I gave it a decent rating, and let's go on to the next song, Parasite Eye, or Parasite Eve. I enjoy the beat of the song a little more than the last one. It reminds me a little bit of the first song off the album, and I hear more passion in the song, unlike the last one so much. It has a cool sample in it that fits the whole vocal side. It makes it a lot more eerie, you could say, a lot more scary, or give you goosebumps or whatever you prefer. If you know what I mean, and the screams that are coming out are better too, honestly, than the last song. Good. Reminds me slightly of some thrash riffs, but with that being said, let's check out a little bit more of the lyrical part. And when I say thrash riffs, it feels a little bit more thrashy, and at the same time, I can definitely see the influence on death metal, especially when you look at a lot of these earlier bands, because death metal wasn't so formed and so um, accumulated into what it really is. It just really started coming out. And what came from death metal was thrash metal, except it's more extreme aggression or aggressive thrash, and it just keeps going and keeps going. Now there is a point in line between aggressive thrash and death metal, and these early death metal bands is right when they fucking push the limit. Some of them just. Anyways, with that being said, let's go into the lyrical side of it, the lyrical content. But what I'm basically getting out of it is that somebody's being haunted, or it's like a very bad drug trip. But I'm not necessarily sure. It's like you're being super tempted or compelled and forced to do something. It kind of reminds me of some kind of like werewolf story, but I don't think it's so directly pointed at werewolves either. I think it's about having an uncontrollable feeling or urge to go and destroy others, which gives you bliss after doing this or during doing this. It's a pretty interesting song. Now, my number rating for the song would be an 8 out of 10. With that being said, it's kind of cool, and we go into another song that I like a lot too. We got two more songs to review. Anyways, let's go into main attraction. The drum intro is amazing, then the guitar kicks in, reminds me of that kind of punkish vibe, thrashy vibe. They have a pretty cool like little ting sample in it too. And they use a lot of samples, I can tell, but it's kind of cool. It's really groovy. The song is good. The rhythm, the beat. It's not super top tier like you could say Blasphemy the Body, but it's a good song to jam to. It gives me more of a what's it called feeling. Punk vibe, but you can still hear the thrash in it too, like crossover thrash. But with that being said, let's go into the lyrical side. I think the song is really about how governments get new weapons and technology, then they love to use reasons to go into war, and then use them onto other people, experiment, and the AKA bliss feeling that that they're getting is from the main attraction of the new technology, and they're seeing how they can use it. And anyways, it's like what exactly are man-made new toys are like on real people, which me personally I think is one of the reasons why we go to war. And the next reason is to gain something like money, which is another one of the main reasons we go to war, or oil, most recently. Ha ha ha. Or many other things, just for stupid reasons. Let's be honest. A lot of the time, we will go into wars, just kill homeless people, and then we make our soldiers take an oath, so they never speak about it. It's like forcing somebody to do something they don't want to, and then saying, "Ha ha, you can't speak about it, or we'll put you on trial, and then you get fucked." Anyways, these people are just completely powerless, and it's another reason why I personally find governments to be complete dog shit animals, and why you really shouldn't fucking trust the government. Many different governments, any country really is corrupt in its own ways. Let's be honest, there. I don't care what country you live in, it's all fucking corrupt, really. But those are basically my thoughts on Song of Main Attraction. Its main attraction, the main, is spelled weirdly too, so I don't know if that was on purpose or not. But my personal number review of the song is an 8 out of 10. But with that being said, those are my thoughts, and let's go into the next final song off this album, which is my second favorite song off of the album, by the way. Sick Room. God, I love this song. Now, some others might not like it so much as me. They might see it as more like an average death metal song, but I like it a lot. It's a really good, decent song, but the lyrical side or content of the song is about, I'm pretty sure, a weird made-up story about sick people. And when I say sick people, I mean sick in the fucking head, crazy, weird type shit. And anyways, in the story that they're singing, You pick these people for your own purposes, sick purposes, snuff purposes, beating purposes, sexual, really messed up purposes. It seems like some of the people are almost addictive to wanting to kill these people and fucking helpless people. And I'm not really sure exactly, but I mean, it's a pretty cool song. I like the beat. Uh, and the intro has a really cool sample of like either somebody moaning or groaning out from pain. Then they have some great screaming. I love it when they come in with the sick room, sick room, sick room parts. It just hits harder. It just makes me want to get up and pound my fist in the air, honestly. But with all that being said, my personal number review for Sick Room would be a 9 out of 10. Overall, this whole album is pretty decent. It's really good. I wish this band would have gotten way more recognition. They were super overlooked by people in the death metal community. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna try to make more videos in the future. I think I fixed my microphone. At least let's hope so. After I upload this. Now, Luke might not be making so many videos as you saw in the update video from the last one, and I wanted to really just address that right now at the end of the album review. So much so, um, but with that being said, he'll continue to make videos, and we got some shit, more shit coming. Maybe some more Pantera, and I'm thinking about making some skits and shit for you. Like, I don't know. I got a bunch of different. I got a few different ideas rolling around in my head, but stay tuned for all of that good shit. But anyways, it's been chaos. Have a good one, guys.